sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and our home team. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. They'll be led out by a national champion, his lone year Brock at the Ohio State University. He entered the NFL as a 6th-round pick. It's Will Howard.
First 2 letters of his first name really fit. Instead of Will, I'd go Win, because this kid's a winner. He was a winner at Kansas State. He was a national champion at Ohio State. He's gritty, he's tough, and he just finds a way, Kate, no matter what the game calls for, to make a difference.
Bracket gains with a run by Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A give. This is Johnson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
His first throw is an interception. And the Redwoods have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Now, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. That's set. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And it's Carson Bruner. And the Shamrocks will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, Howard has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Honolulu first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Johnson on second down. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. He brings it in.
Ooh.
They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's a gain of
Nice
8.
drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Howard.
He got back here.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Shamrocks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Roman Wilson, the
touchdown like that.
Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Where it's like
Justin
you pick
Tucker
me
to try the point
and I
after.
pick you right back.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Shamrocks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Redwoods nothing.
Two teams trying to get their teams in the right direction. In the division there if you have. And he is Albuquerque dealing with this rookie.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
He's got this complete. It's Taj Brooks. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives him a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They finally just got him a superstar badge. That's what I love about this game. Madden be adding them badges to me. So they feel like...
First down, play action. Pass cut by Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Let's go now. Throwing from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, it's going to be more interceptions.
That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives them the first. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. On the draw, this is Brooks. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, John, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Come on.
Back to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one's complete over the middle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This team still.
Time to begin the second quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On second down, it's Brooks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
On the ready.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Really crowd. Come on. I see y'all chiming in. This real quick. Like the commercial break.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10.
The Shamrocks headed back out on offense. As we look at another look here, Brock, at Will Howard. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line.
Honolulu already got 4-1-0 start.
Blown back. Oh, he loses the football. And the defense has got it. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
He's a superstar. This man right here, Anthony. Oh, he's a
Back out runs their offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And they're going to have a first down now.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they're going to be set up just a few yards from Pater here. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Redwoods capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
We got good wins. Good. Good move. The turnover.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Redwoods push their lead to 3.
Shamrock 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Shamrocks, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Finds the in route complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Rookie last season,
I love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again here, Howard. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Man, tell they mad after losing week 1.
Howard throwing on third down. Finds him over the middle. And now him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Honolulu first down. First and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the draw, this is Johnson. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Howard now to throw. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Close caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive.
He's got his man. Touchdown. The Shamrocks take a second quarter lead. Well, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
First opening drive interception. Will Howard. Howard looking like, shoot, you're a little bit more comfortable year 2 in this system.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Shamrocks take a 4-point lead.
Shamrocks 14, Redwoods 10.
18.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Their offense running back out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
What a season stuff.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Brooks going for the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
For an Albuquerque first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Redwoods.
Now motion him out of the backfield. To throw here on first down. Pass taken in by Burton. And he's tackled for no gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go now.
Yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. No one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 4th and long. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense getting set to go. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Howard to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got first down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Howard. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Howard looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for first down.
Honolulu. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Going deep here for the end zone. This one is knocked away. A potential touchdown prevented. And now the offense has to make the long walk back to the line for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Throwing here, Howard. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Howard to throw. Going with the screen to Johnson. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On play action, here's Howard. Looking, he isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Shamrocks will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear, but your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Shamrocks grow their lead to 8.
21, Redwoods 13.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Second down.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
They go play action on 1st down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get 27 on the play. And that means 1st down. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Motioning the tight end left. Throwing now on 1st down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's going to throw this one. Still going inside the... He loses the football. And looks like the defense has it.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that was one wild ride. QB does a terrific job. Gets out in the open field, has a big play. And then he's got to watch the other quarterback run on the field as he gives the ball away.
Take too long. Take too long. I mean, what the hell? That's a big mistake.
The offense headed back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On first down, Howard. That's completed right side. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll go play action. Howard connects on the crosser. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They got 21 yards on the play. And that'll set them up with a fresh set of downs. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And, hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great win.
They'll go play action. This one's caught. And he's going to go out with a pick of 3. So chip it away a few here ahead of this third down.
Stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Won't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Redskins have it as he records the first interception of his young career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
These receivers, man.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
And carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call in second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Just seen him and Mello, say his name.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
I'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
A gain of 7. And an Albuquerque.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Back now, pressure coming. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Third down and 9 yards to go.
Cougar 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 25 on that play. And that gives him a first down.
And an Albuquerque first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
The rush is too much here. Down he goes. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down.
Yeah, they did.
And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third and long for him here. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. On now comes the punt team for the Redwoods. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And this will force them to start inside the 20. And that punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
How they gonna do?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Let's go now.
Throwing again here. Howard. Completed over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense is probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by these points.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him and he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Now an inside give to Johnson. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. We've set it down from 37. Here's Here's Howard, 1st and 10.
Yeah, snapped it
They're
out.
able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Oh, put some heat on. He did it. He made the interception. And the Redwoods have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Redwoods and running back Taj Brooks getting set to begin another drive. They've got 1st down here from the 36. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. They left him wide open. It's complete. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Redwoods down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Howard looking to pass. And they get to him again. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. To the air, Howard. Going with a screen to Johnson. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Taking a chance to the end zone.
Get it, Proctor.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It's second down and 10.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Yeah.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10. Here's Howard. That one's complete right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
There it is.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Honolulu, first down. 1st down and goal to go.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, Howard. From the pocket, he isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Shamrocks take a 4th quarter lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Shamrocks break that tie and now lead by 7.
28. Redwoods 21.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Has this at the 6. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Forced out to his right. Finds a man right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Dose of the hurry up here. That's the 2-minute warning here from Honolulu. Redwoods down by 7. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now looking to throw. That's incomplete on second down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for an Albuquerque first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
He is to
line.
throw. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
At the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. Burton there to bring it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Albuquerque first down.
Setting up to pass. Catch made by Hall. And they take him down right along the 30. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first.
2 yards.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 30-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free.
Brings up
So it'll be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Your work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. He's going to throw it again. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on first. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone.
And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
In the air here. Oh, this is caught. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead. They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby, and that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is, and ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. And this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
There we go.
They'll go play action. Howard. Will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now Howard to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Now a timeout, so there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Throwing now. Cut by the open man. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone in